Hey, everybody.
Yay.
We're very late. My nephew over there.
Yes.
What up?
All right. Do our standard share out.
Oh, goodness. My phone's over there. Can you share it to me?
I'm just sharing it out straight to Facebook.
Okay. I will do the same. That means my tubby behind has to get up. Go over here. Grab my phone. Hey again, everybody.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
My nephew Griffin over there. Awesome people. Glad to have him here. Okay, I can't play this game. Why am I playing the game when I... In my ear, I asked you to... Okay.
Yeah, happy to be a guest on Sanctuary of the Phoenix.
And welcome, and thank you for being here.
It'll be a good stream tonight.
Get to see what we're up to here on one of our busy nights.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So what am I supposed to do? Oh, yeah.
You're sharing out the stream.
No, I'm not. Okay.
How old's Roku?
4?
Yeah, he's a crazy good familiar.
Good kitty.
He is.
Bubbles approved.
Share.
Double see us?
No.
No.
Poor Mike Smith.
Yeah. He's a good guy.
I got Randy Bobandy to tell her to frig off the other day,
I
though.
heard that.
Frig off, Rachel. Now we're talking about Trailer Park Boys. We're quite the fans here.
Yes. Very much.
Whole family is.
How can't you be? It's
I mean,
the best.
We're northern Michigan, so we might as well be Canadian anyways. I mean,
We're
we're
not
West
north.
Michigan. Michigan's still north. We're north enough to be Canadian, but
Oh, yeah.
the dang government won't let us go.
We're like American Canadians.
We have
Yeah.
too many pretty stones. And gypsum mines, I guess. I don't know. We tried. We tried a few times. Anyways,
yes.
welcome everybody.
Yes, it is our Ostara ritual.
As you can see, the altar is out. We have some decorations. We have the moon
Not
cake.
much.
And anyone notice anything? Look at these shirts here. And we also have some nice little mugs here now.
Get the merch. It's good merch.
And our own branding.
Yeah.
We used to spend like a half hour before we'd come on the stream. We'd be like, oh my god, are we wearing logos? So it'd be like making sure each other wasn't like gonna wear logos, and sometimes it'd be like, fuck it. But now we got our own stuff to wear.
Yeah.
So hey.
And it fits.
And it fits
It
nice.
fits the
It feels
belly.
good. Did I do
tag
good?
me in the stream if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tag Griff in the stream.
Yeah.
You're quicker than I am.
Some of my friends might hop in and see me sitting around.
And you're welcome to move in closer if you want, but
I'm good over here.
You're lounging.
I'm good over here in the corner, yeah.
He's comfy.
I'm cool.
Whoa. Yeah, he's lounging.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to borrow this stand. Yeah, we've got
I think I just tagged you.
we've got quite
As one of the
the
comments.
awesome couch, and as you can see, it turns out into a lounge out station.
Oh, yeah.
That's where my nephew is. He's lounging out.
Yeah, we get a pretty good lounge here at Sanctuary of the Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
No doubt.
I can see my manky shoes.
Alright, let's get this going.
Okay. So, all right, let's get this going. Rachel.
Alrighty. I guess I will take over for a little bit. Thanks everyone for joining us tonight. As we have it titled on the stream, it is our Ostara ritual. Ostara actually doesn't start until the 20th, but because of little one being due to arrive at any moment, we are doing it early so that we can, make sure to get it done and over with.
Though we're exceptionally late tonight.
Yes, so we are exceptionally late tonight. Sorry, guys. So we're gonna try, and we're probably gonna rush through a little bit of the ritual as well this evening. So if you guys have any questions, please let us know, and we can get back to you on different reasonings for why we do this or the other thing regarding ritual. Because tonight we won't be able to really stop to explain anything, unfortunately.
Until after we're done with our bit before we close.
Yeah, we'll
take a moment. We'll take a moment between end of ritual and close of ritual to do some quick Q&A and to shoot the bullocks like we always do.
Yes. All right. So, other than have us doing Ostara, we are also showing some appreciation for Celtic pagan awareness.
Yeah.
Because tomorrow, much of the American world,
Much of the world.
yes, celebrates St. Patty's Day. However, what many people do not know is the back history on how St. Patrick's Day actually came to be, and the reason why St. Patrick's Day is actually quite offensive to many Celtic pagans around the world.
And why the Irish get offended when you call them leprechaun.
Okay.
It's kind of on the same coin. Two sides of it.
That'll be a fun fact for me now.
I'm scrolling through. All right.
She's scrolling through.
All right. So
I know.
I know too. All right. So I actually pulled up an article that I had actually shared the other day on Facebook. So those of you who are on my friends list, you may have already seen this before. For those of you who are not on my friends list, this is some information just so that you are aware of some back history. Okay, so the history of St. Patrick's Day that we all know and have, been taught ever since we were in elementary school is that there was this guy, St. Patrick, and he drove these literal snakes out of Ireland, and yay, happy day, let's celebrate. Thanks, thanks, St. Patrick. Let's get rid of these,
And now
reptiles.
we all wear green.
Now we all wear green, and we celebrate leprechauns and shamrocks and pots of gold and rainbows and red balloons and all that shit. Okay. Well, anyways, that's
Red
actually
balloons make me
nowhere.
happy.
Huh?
Red balloons make me happy.
Don't start. Don't start. That was a sad fucking movie. Don't start. We will go into this further in a minute. You're an ass. Okay, so there were no literal snakes in Ireland.
Neolithic era, they were gone.
Completely gone.
Yeah, they didn't exist, yeah.
Exactly. They did not exist on the Isles.
It's an island. Snakes can't get into an island.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They died off. Unlike Australia, Ireland is really small.
Yes.
Australia is like
It is, though.
a third of the size of our country,
Yeah.
about the size of Alaska.
Yeah.
Okay. So the history behind the snakes. According to legend, he chased the snakes into the sea after they began attacking him during a 40-day fast that he undertook.
He was on some hallucinogen.
Yeah.
I didn't eat for 40 days, and
Delirious
then
from
all of a
fasting,
sudden,
possibly.
some snakes
Yes.
just popped out of nowhere, and they were mad at me because I wasn't eating.
Well, anyway, so St. Patrick went on a 40-day fast, and he saw all these snakes and apparently drove them into the sea. Well, that's not at all the truth.
No.
Not at all. That's a fairy tale. That is a fantasy. Okay.
And it was a 3-way war.
Yes. Well, in the easiest way to explain, metaphorically, we were the snakes.
The pagans
The
were
pagans
the snakes.
were the snakes.
But there was still there was a 3-way war, which was the pagans, the Catholics, and the Protestants. And if the Protestants would have won, it would have been orange on St. Patrick's Day. They would have had the same saint, ironically enough. But yeah, it was a 3-way war, and it's ironically, people are still dying in Ireland to this day.
Yep, the Protestants and the Catholics are still fighting to this day in
And
modern day Ireland.
There's a Renaissance zone, and there's people shooting at each other,
Yeah.
and you don't hear about it. You don't hear about it because it's not. You don't want to hear about it every day,
No.
but it's still going on.
Yeah, this is a very horrible war. But yeah,
Dolores from the Cranberries sang a song about it,
zombie.
and they remade the song as a cover last year.
Bad Wolves.
Bad Wolves, very good cover.
Very good. Very good.
And they modernized it, and Dolores was supposed to reprise her vocals. But the sad thing is it is still going on. It is still happening.
Yeah.
So all the things that you hear about over in Syria, Afghanistan, Iraq, that's all happening in Ireland. But they don't talk about it because the media doesn't want to cover it. So think about that for a minute. Because the Catholic Church doesn't want you to know. So I digress. I'm a very stern and angry being on this situation.
Yes. Well, so metaphorical snakes are pagans like us. Those who were of Celtic background, especially. And
To put it simply, the Druids.
All right, so I'm going to read just a snippet of the article here. Scholars suggest the tale is allegorical. Serpents are symbols of evil in the Judeo-Christian tradition. For example, in the Bible, they portray a snake as the hissing agent of Adam and Eve's fall from grace, and the animals were also linked to heathen practices as well.
Limbo.
So the dramatic eradication of the snakes that St. Patrick did in Ireland is seen as a metaphor for his influence as a Christian to the Irish Isles.
Which is nothing short of
Genocide.
terrorism.
Yeah.
So we view the day in a very different light, and with all the negative and nasty that there is of it, there's a lot of joy and celebration that comes around this time. So instead of focusing and being begotten by all this negativity, we like the color green. We like to share and all the festivities. We like Irish food, and you know what? That's completely pagan culture. So there's this weird thing that happens where everything the pagans are doing, the Christians want to emulate and try to take over for themselves. And St. Patrick's Day is no different. We have all these festivities and all these traditions and all these bearings of luck. And, well, we should be aware of them. And that's all we want to do is celebrate the true heritage and give true honor to the Irish folk of this nation and
The world.
the world. So we're not on a rampage to dishonor St. Patrick's Day. No. We're just trying to advocate the other side of it.
That
I'm
and bring the
surprised,
truth.
I'm surprised, like, I didn't know of, like, this terrorism that was going on, you know, in Ireland. Like, I didn't,
Do this day?
you know, and, like, that's crazy that that's not something that the media would cover. Like, that's crazy, you know. But, like, they target, like, the very few Muslim terrorists.
Yeah.
Because they're brown people, in my
No.
opinion. That's why they're doing it.
I'll show you some interesting stuff after the stream.
Okay.
Yes.
Don't
and
mind
your,
me if I start crying.
Okay.
yeah,
I'm
you,
very sensitive.
you and your uncle can watch that.
I'm very tough, but I'm very sensitive.
I got you.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. So that is just some back history on St. Patrick's Day. They don't hide it. So please go ahead and go to Google if you want to find out anything else more in detail.
Yeah, Google's your friend.
Google's your friend. Please.
It'll confirm everything we're talking about, and I mean, why else do you think there's leprechauns and shamrocks involved with St. Patrick's Day? I mean, what does that have to do with anything? Well, it has to do with its pagan origins.
Mm-hmm.
And it has to do with the spirits of the woods and fairies, so to speak, brownies. So go ahead and look it up. It's out there. It's just most people just don't understand this aspect of what's going on. And speaking of Celticism, I think it's the beginning of a tree month. Let me double check the calendar real quick. I have to go to the Great Book of Gummy. Let's see.
Trying to let my shoes out.
Yesterday was the color green. Purim. Elder. Day after tomorrow. Day after tomorrow, a tree month starts.
Alrighty.
The tree month of Elder. Elderwood.
Alrighty. Well, thank you for finding that out for us.
The Celtic month of Elder begins day after tomorrow.
Alrighty. So, do we want to start to get into Ostara, do a quick ritual, and then sign off?
First off, I would say talk a little bit about what Ostara is. As you can see, she's ready to roll, and we have eggs on our altar.
And we have a boon. We have a bunny off camera.
Yeah, they're just waiting for that chance to get to them eggs. Point.
Where's the bunny?
There.
Okay.
You got ears.
You still got her.
Alrighty. So, for those of you who don't know what Ostara is, we do have Wikipedia entry on Ostara through our Sanctuary of the Phoenix. If you would like that, you are more than welcome to check it out.
We haven't done full moderation of it
Yes,
yet.
not yet. So
not
we-
full formatting, so it's just the
Yeah.
information that's there.
Yes.
But she worked very hard to make sure that information was there. So we would appreciate if you could give it a look over.
Just to get an idea of what's going on. So I'm going to actually just read this to you guys real quick. You're more than welcome to check it out in depth after the stream. So, all right. Ostara is the spring equinox where daytime and nighttime are equal measured lengths of time. It is the time of year to worship Isis, Ishtar, Persephone, Aphrodite, Odin, and the Green Man.
And Inanna.
Oh, and Inanna, forgive me. We'll have to edit that in there. All right, this time of year is to celebrate fertility, balance of the opposites, and breath of new life from the planet. The sun is beginning to regain its power as we lead closer toward its apex at summer solstice, which is Litha.
Mm-hmm.
Plants are being sown and fertilized, and trees are beginning to grow back their leaves. Symbols of fertility during this time of the wheel are the hare, so the bunny, and eggs. The hare is sacred to the goddess and one of the primary symbols of fertility, as they can conceive while already being pregnant. Eggs are a symbol / promise of new life / rebirth, and in some beliefs, it symbolizes the universe itself or the source for where the universe was created. Sorry, familiar. All right.
I can't wait till Beltane.
Um,
I'm gonna have some.
During Ostara, it is believed that Persephone returns from her home with Hades in the underworld to the upper world. With her, she brings the life and light to the earth until the fall equinox, which is Mabon. And that's when she leaves this realm to return to Hades for the winter.
And that's when she ate 6 kernels of a pomegranate. She ate that in the underworld. That's what she is.
Alrighty, so some flowers associated with Ostara are daffodils, lilies, violets, and primroses.
Mm-hmm.
When setting up your altar, some things to consider using to adorn the crafting space would be decorated eggs. I just used plain ones from the fridge. I'm sorry, I didn't have the energy to actually decorate eggs. Sorry.
We still have to boil them.
Yes, we still have to boil them.
I see no smiles. I'm working back.
All right, adorn it with decorated eggs, seeds, feathers, and the colors green, yellow, and light purple.
I could throw pumpkin seeds at you if it make them.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Spring cleaning of the hearth and home, as well as one's personal life, is common.
Washing of the door.
And washing of the door, that's actually part of the cleansing of the hearth and home.
It's week over in Asia, where they wash the Buddha. Okay.
Gotta wash that Buddha.
Spring cleaning of the hearth and home, as well as one's personal life, is common and welcomed at this time of year. For the hearth and home, using magical cleansing techniques of burning sage or sandalwood bundles throughout the home are easy and simple for new pagans to do. For more experienced pagans, they may choose to buy or craft a new broom after throwing away or burning the old one.
Yes.
To sweep away the bad energies from the home and doorstep to ward off bad energies from manifesting. Meditating, casting spells, asking for good fortune, cleansing oneself to release the bad energies / thoughts are wonderful ways to begin a spring cleaning for one's own personal well-being.
This is almost like our mid-year. This is almost like a mid-year New Year, where we want to out with the old again and with the new, especially as we prepare to sow, because we're going to reap what we sow. So we want to plant those seeds of wisdom in the most fertile soil that we can.
All right. So during rituals, Some offerings are given to the earth for the gods and goddesses, and one offering that would be highly appropriate would be to cast out flower or produce seeds to begin to grow.
And another good way of honoring the gods and goddesses this time of year is to start composting.
Yes.
Simply start composting. Make some soil to make a flower bed, make a herb bed, herb garden. Even start an herb garden in your kitchen window or your living room window. Make sure the cat doesn't eat it all. Your familiar is going to try to gather it up the wrong way out. But that's another way of just blessing the season, is because it's we can have 3 herb crops a year at least. Wah, wah, wah. He's bright orange on the screen, I've noticed. He is like fiery orange on the screen. I know, but he's so
I
cute.
know, but I have work tomorrow. I need rest.
Okay. So we haven't even started our actual ritual. So we need to first off cast the circle.
Let's just get right into it, Levy.
Well, can I top off? She's already mad at me.
I'm tired and I have work in the morning, so that's why I want to.
She's already mad at me. I love you. It'll take me 2 seconds, and then I'll come right back and I'll sprinkle some dragon's blood. So finish off the conversation we were having, and let's move on to the next section, please. Oh God, I'm that horrible. My heart's not a Tonka truck, you know.
I'm like, I don't have my contacts and I can't see the screen. You got some watchers? We got one.
Well, yeah, this
Yeah,
would actually be good feedback time for.
We'll watch it later too.
What do you think of everything you've learned so far?
I've learned I've learned about different, like, some connections of some different cultures, like how like the Celtic and the Irish culture is connected to the pagan culture, and some of the things that you do around this time, yeah.
And you've learned that we love the traditions just the same.
Yeah.
No hate.
Just pointing out some of the phony stuff, as is with a lot of American holidays, you know.
Yeah. We point out a different perspective.
Yeah.
There's so many ways to look at things until the box is shut. And
That'll be a good stream around Easter time, you know, explain that kind of stuff.
This is our Easter.
Yes, this is Ostara is
Yeah, Ostara, yeah.
what Easter is actually based off of.
True.
Yeah, this is Easter.
Okay.
This is actually, it's weird because it's like St. Patrick's Day and Easter in one
Yeah.
day.
Well, stream.
One
So this
stream.
is your Easter, you just also explain St.
Tomorrow
Patrick's,
is
that's what's going
Patty's,
on right
and
now.
then the 20th.
Yeah. The 20th is
Ostara.
our Ostara.
Yes.
Early
That's where
Ostara
bunnies and
stream.
colorful eggs come from.
Someone joined the stream. I don't know
It's
who.
about fertility. And my goodness, look at this champion of a woman here. She slays. She's going to bring a wonderful, healthy child into this world. And I'm pretty sure, like all my children, they're going to find some way to change this world. And I only hope they're just a fraction of as crazy as I am. Being honest. Okay, so I've got a salt in my hand. And you have a water.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Clockwise?
Yep.
Okay. And
You are welcome to
you're
sit
welcome to
upstairs.
join us. You're welcome to join us. We're
Be part of
marching
the
around the
activity.
table.
Yeah.
We go in a clockwise fashion.
Okay.
We're casting what's called the circle. We've got some good incense going. We do things a little different in our sanctuary. Well, that's just because
We're different.
we want to do things differently. Oh, goodness. I'm so big. Oh,
Oh, goodness gracious.
no, it's because we want to do things a little differently, and that's fine. So, let's
Start with Earth.
north, yeah.
All right.
And the elements are readily available on iWiki.
Sanctuary of the Phoenix. Griffin in the house. About to drop the ritual.
All right. You can follow us in our directions if you wish. Otherwise, you can.
Prego is sitting down. So,
We're north in this way.
facing the door, yes.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry.
Hail, guardians of the watchtower of the north, element of earth, color of green and brown. We ask of you to join us this evening as we celebrate Ostara. Hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome. And
Hail
be
and welcome.
merry. We need you.
Turn, wrong way.
Thought we were going clockwise. Okay.
We're going clockwise. You went counterclockwise.
One on here.
Hail, guardians of the watchtower of the east, element of wind, colors of yellow and white. We ask you, gods and goddesses, to join us this evening and help us in celebrating Ostara. Hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome.
Face the
Window.
the chair.
Okay.
That chair, the computer chair.
Oh, computer chair.
Computer chair. All right. Hail, guardians of the watchtower of the south, element of fire, colors of red and orange. We ask the gods and goddesses to join us this evening as we celebrate Ostara. Hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome.
And I'll face the Harlequin. Hail, guardians of the watchtower of the west, element of water, color blue. We ask the gods and goddesses, please join us as we celebrate Ostara. Hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome.
Alrighty.
You got a good orator's voice.
Yeah.
All right. This evening, since we are celebrating Ostara, I would like to ask all the gods and goddesses of this time of year to please join us. Please grace us with their presence, watch over us, protect us in our circle this evening.
And this is when I would like to especially ask Anana to watch over you and see you through a healthy delivery and a happy delivery.
Alrighty. So,
I want to put more fire in.
okay, just a little bit more.
Just a little. I love that we have our own shirts now. See, we used to get in these fights. I thought I mentioned this earlier, but I'll mention it again. We used to get in these fights where like, oh my god, it's 5 minutes to showtime. We've got to hurry up and get out of logos. And there's times where I'm like, I don't care about the logos anymore. Well, now we have our own logos to wear, so.
You're a guest. We'll let you.
Oh, that's fine. It was us. We're the ones that had the problem.
Yeah.
I'm sure Wu-Tang won't have a problem with it.
Oh, no. They probably won't even notice.
No.
Anyways, welcome to Open Altar.
Yeah.
If there's any special blessings that you wish to have made, now is when they're going to be loud and clear. And I would...
If we don't receive any, I will do a basic blessing for everybody.
I would like to do one for Harvey. Even
Harley.
Harley, yes. Yes. You're right. I'm always off a little bit. That's how I am. But I'd like to do one for Harley.
It's a rolling toll.
Seems like a... Yeah.
Thanks.
He seems like a... He's a good person. I want to make sure we get through a message at least twice.
Yeah.
That's really nice insights.
Thank you.
We'll have to show you where we get it from.
Yeah.
Mhm. Holland.
No, Hartford.
Yeah, Hartford. It's basically Holland.
Anyways, let's get through the blessing. We ask the gods and goddesses, please watch over the soul of Harley as he is journeyed into the afterworld, into the afterlife. May you guide him to whatever afterlife of his faith that he so chose during life. May you protect him, may you guide him with your light and love, and please make sure to protect him and make sure that he is happy wherever he goes. Thank you and blessed be.
May the scales be equal and the measure. Blessed be. Okay, so now is the time when we're gonna open up the floor for any Q&A. I'm seeing that we're here kind of late tonight, and everyone's kind of probably like, "Oh, they probably ain't even coming on." Hey, we got shirts. So it took us a minute.
Every Saturday.
Every
I'll be
Saturday.
rolling.
We just never know exactly when we're gonna come on. It's always some point after 9. Sometimes it's 9:30, sometimes it's 10, sometimes it's 11, sometimes it's 11:30. We're sorry. We know everybody has a life out there, and we love you all, and thank you for watching. And if you can't watch us tonight, you can watch us tomorrow. You can catch us on sanctuarythephoenix.com or our YouTube channel, or right here on Facebook with our video history.
A lot of people are probably at crazy bars and crazy parties and this and that, you know. Everyone's probably partying, you know.
Enjoy.
Yeah,
That's our philosophy on it.
Yes. So if you have any blessing requests, When you see this video, please let us know and we'll get to them.
Hey, we're not half asleep and drinking coffee tonight.
Yeah. Even though I'm totally on the verge.
have you seen us the past couple of weeks? We're like, la 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 la. We're like, yay!
Alright, we gotta get the voices down, guys. We do have neighbors.
Yeah, we do have neighbors, but that's the funny thing. We haven't heard them come in this week.
Haven't heard them come in.
I have.
Okay.
I've heard you.
No, I'm talking about usually during the stream you hear the neighbors go and hey, welcome to apartment living. We haven't heard that this week. Wow, somebody must have the day off. Congrats to them.
Yeah.
It's always a good time to have some off time.
At least you guys don't have like a lot of parties and like do a lot of crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Like me at apartment
No.
living, I'd probably get bitched at a lot.
No, you just gotta have your fun outside of your home. Like
Wow.
you keep your home as your sanctuary, Dad.
Well,
You keep your home as your nest, and you just let a couple people in at a time.
I
And
mean,
just chill.
my kind of
and
parties, I
vibe.
have like 10. A big part to me is like 10, 15.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll give you some pointers after tonight.
Heck yeah.
No, I'm
But that
tired.
is
want
some
to go
good
to bed.
advice. I mean, hey, if you're at that point where you still want to party in life, but you want to have your own place, just invite a couple people over, a couple good friends, because you can have a lot of good laughs and a lot of good times, and you don't have to make an exorbitant amount of food, and you don't have to have extraordinarily amounts of kegs in your fridge. You can have a good time with the people that mean most to you.
Do what you can do.
Learn with life.
Yeah.
Okay. Our high priestess is looking very ready for the next stage.
Okay. Well, I'm going to do a real quick general blessing for everybody. Then we are going to begin closing the circle for the evening, and then probably doing our little bit of cast, our cast off, and then I'm probably heading to bed because it's already almost 12:30 and I need sleep. So.
I should probably get some sleep too, but I'm going to hang out with my nephew for a bit.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
All right, so we ask the gods and goddesses, please watch over all of our friends and family, our dear loved ones, as well as their dear loved ones as well. Please watch over us. Help us continue to get through this Mercury retrograde because, man, it's being a royal bitch. We need the strength, we need the endurance, we need the wisdom, and we need your guidance most of all to get us through this. So please continue to send us this assistance and continue loving us and watching over us. Blessed be.
Blessed be.
Blessed be.
That's a wonderful thing.
Yes.
So, are we ready to do the moon cakes?
Yes.
You ready to eat for a second?
Yeah.
On camera?
Absolutely.
Prigo's just gonna send them, so
Guest first?
may you never hunger.
Never.
It's just water, sorry.
May you never thirst.
Never.
Take a drink. And
May you never hunger. Did you get a drink real quick?
I did.
May you never thirst.
Now, here's the fun part for me. May you never hunger. May you never thirst. Mm.
Percent next time.
Mm-hmm. Mooncake is always delicious.
Hey, Rocky.
Do we all feel sustained?
I think I'm feeling good. It's a pretty sustaining cake.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy to think she whipped that up just while I was going to find you.
It's good wife,
That
I tell you what.
By the time I walked out the door, she was just starting. By the time we walked in, yeah.
In the oven, huh?
I had it cooking during dinner.
Well, then you sure fooled me because it tastes good.
Mm-hmm.
Did I cooked it during dinner time?
Really?
Yeah. And then I had the butter on it and everything. And it was when you were going to grab him that I cut up the pieces and.
When we came in the door, I seen you cutting it up.
Oh.
And I figured, wow, she whipped that up that quick? Well, I would believe it because she can do some wonderful things real quick when you do not expect it.
I have my moments.
She is my shield maiden.
Put up with a lot of shit.
We fight through life together. We sharpen each other's swords.
Sword.
Walnut.
Yeah, so I'll put that on tonight for when we go to bed.
Oh, I love you. Is that just because someone reads the receipt to you wrong? Is that how you get out of your responsibilities? I'm giving her garbage.
Uh-huh. Well.
But that's how we are. We always have fun.
At least try.
What is there to life? Unless you're trying to have fun with it.
Once I get done with my boy dog.
See, this is what I say. The deities are here to have us eat, drink, and be merry.
That's what we're doing tonight.
Walk like an Egyptian. I'm so fat.
Alrighty. Well, we have come to the portion in the ritual where we must say good night and farewell to all the gods and goddesses who have joined us this evening.
And thank you.
We thank you, gods and goddesses, for joining us as we celebrate Ostara and your time of the year. May the crops grow wonderful. May the seeds sprout beautifully. May the flowers bloom. May the trees sprout their leaves and provide us shade for this summer.
May the harvest be bountiful on the
Yes.
crops you shall sow.
Yes.
Check on in every Saturday after 9 p.m. Saturday the Phoenix. Thank you for joining us.
All right, so now we are going to close the circle and we will do our end of stream routine.
Okay, so this is the fun part. We take our foot. Remember where we cast that salt and water?
No, we still got to do the corners.
Okay, we still gotta do corners. We gotta do the corners again.
Yeah, we have to.
It's kind of like
Whoa, lots of blocks.
Yes. Gotta
it's
go.
kind of like an. It's different. It's different.
All right.
Okay.
Hail, guardians
Face
of
where
the.
she's facing.
Yes. Hail, guardians of the watchtower of the west. Element of water, color blue. We thank you for joining us this evening as we celebrate Ostara. Hail and farewell.
Yeah. And farewell.
Computer trail. Yep, yep, yep.
It's different because their apartment is
Unnamed.
off kilter.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Hail, guardians of the watchtower of the south. Element of fire, colors red and orange. We thank you for joining us this evening as we celebrate Ostara. Hail and farewell.
Yeah. And farewell. And now we like face that picture kind of thing.
Hail, guardians of the watchtower of the east. Element of wind, colors yellow and white. We thank you for joining us this evening as we celebrate Ostara. Hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell.
All right, now we face towards the door in this picture.
I face that corner.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Hail, guardians of the watchtower of the north. Element of earth, colors brown and green. We thank you for joining us this evening as we celebrate Ostara. Hail and farewell.
Hail
And farewell.
and farewell.
All right, now this is the time where we use our foot and just brush our foot, off the side.
Where we cast a circle, just rub it across the circle to break it up.
You just have to stay in one spot. It's all good.
Oh,
And we say our closing prayer. Blessing.
All right.
I hate the word. I like the word blessing.
Yes. May the circle be open but unbroken. May the love of the gods and goddesses be ever in your heart. Merry meet, merry part, and merry meet again.
Blessed be.
blessed be.
Right. So now that we have opened the circle, we are now at the end of our stream. It has been fun. It has been an easy one tonight. We hope that everyone who watches this replay this evening has a wonderful Ostara. We will definitely keep everybody posted as to when baby decides to make their arrival. So the future streams from now until after baby arrives will be a touch and go.
I say eat the good food,
Yes.
drink the good drinks, and enjoy the good friends. Because life is fleeting, and time shall pass us by.
But yes, definitely enjoy your company, enjoy each other.
Everyone have a wonderful Ostara.
Yes.
Blessed be. Every Saturday, check in.
We're doing our best.
After 9 p.m.
We're doing our best.
Check on in. We'll be here.
And by 9 o'clock in the morning, we'll be here tomorrow.
Streaming tomorrow as well?
No,
Okay.
I just upload tomorrow.
Oh. All right.
Okay, well, without further ado,
May the gods and goddesses bless our home, our friends and family, and this stream. Blessed be. Have a
Blessed
good night,
be.
everybody.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Mwah.